Hi there. You will find this message one day in advance before you need to hear it. My name is Theresa. If you want your own personalized in-depth reading, check out my website, TimelessDivineTarot.com. If you would like a live one-on-one reading, I do have 15-minute and 30-minute options. They are very limited, so send me a message through my website or send me an email directly, TimelessDivineTarot@gmail.com. So let's see, what is the message you're supposed to be hearing one day in advance? What is it you need to know? What is it you need to hear? Let's get some spirit animal correspondence to see what are the animal spirit is sending to you one day in advance to let you know this is your message. Ones are going to be very significant. You're getting this message one day in advance. You could be looking at it at 1:11. 11:11 could be significant. You could be seeing this message from me, maybe the first time you're ever seeing my video. Ones are significant here. You could be born on the first of the month. Your birthday could be in January. Ones are going to be a sign of confirmation for you. What is the message, the collective that needs this one day in advance? What is the message? What is the spirit animal messages that they need to know, they need to hear, that's going to serve their highest good? We have the turkey, so we've got good news coming. It says, you may soon receive an important but very unexpected gift. Accept this with deep respect. Someone has sacrificed a lot to help you open doors and grow. A lot of things will change for the better. So you're getting this message one day before you're about to receive some really good news. And you may be seeing turkeys. Maybe you are thinking about buying a turkey. Maybe you have seen wild turkeys. I just seen wild turkeys in my front yard a couple days ago. So if you are somebody that maybe wild turkeys live like close by where you live, you may be seeing a wild turkey out and about. So there's something about wild turkeys as confirmation of signs from spirit, letting you know that you're about to receive some important but unexpected gift. Now you're supposed to accept this with deep respect because someone has sacrificed a lot to be able to open this door and grow. Okay. What else do we need to know one day in advance before this good news is coming through? I'm hearing gobble, gobble. What else do we need to know one day in advance about this message, this communication? We have the rabbit. It says cleverness. It says, if you have been going through difficult times, it is time to think outside the box to find the solution. This is also a reminder to avoid neglecting your creative side. If you have let creative projects lapse, it may be time to pick them back up again. So you could be seeing rabbits. Rabbits could be significant for you. You could have a pet rabbit. Rabbits are, maybe you're watching that movie Peter Rabbit. There's some type of resignation with, there's something that you're very creative with that maybe you worked on for a long time and then you just kind of tabled it. You just got busy with life and you let it go. Well, you're seeing this message one day in advance because you're going to be getting some type of gift that has something to do with this cleverness. Something to do with this gift has to do with something that you have tabled. Something that you were maybe working on, a project or something, a hobby, an interest. Well, you're getting a gift from somebody that has something to do with this creative side of yourself. All right, let's get another one. What is this that the collective needs to know one day in advance with the turkey news, the rabbit cleverness news? There's change for the better coming for you. What is this? We have the coyote. It's the playfulness. So you could be seeing a coyote. You may be wondering about coyotes. When you see this, you may go look up coyotes and find some interesting facts about them. It says, this is a reminder to not take things too seriously and to bring more balance between wisdom and playfulness. Between wisdom and playfulness, you might need to lighten up about a matter that has been on your mind for a while. So if you've been like contemplating something for a long time, you've been going back and forth, there's something about being a little more lighthearted and being more playful because you're about to get something as a gift. All right, so let's see what this is. For the collective that needs this message one day in advance, what is it that they need to know? What is it that they need to hear that's going to serve their highest good in regards to this message, this good news, this cleverness, this creative project, this creative side? Maybe it's a thought of something creative you want to do. And being very lighthearted is going to bring this in for you. What is this? What is this energy that the collective needs to know about? What is this? I'm hearing Byron. Your name might be Byron. Okay, so you've been maybe caught up in your head. Something has been stressing you out. You have a lot of mental anguish that you have been going through it. Maybe you've been really going through a difficult time. There's that juggling energy that I was talking about. You're going back and forth, holding on to something that is stressing you out. It's giving you anxiety. Well, there's going to be good news. And you have got to get out of that negative loop, this obsessive thoughts, this compulsive thinking about what's not working, this juggling back and forth. And it's maybe keeping you up at night. It's making you have anxiety. Maybe you can't eat, you can't sleep. You're not really functioning correctly with or operating at the best version of yourself. And there's a change coming in. There's good news coming in for you. And it has something to do with your creative side. And Spirit is asking you to get into a more playful energy to allow this to come in. You're going to get this one day in advance from watching this message. What is this? We've got the Chariot. So, for some of you, you're getting good news that you're getting ready to either you got a car loan you applied for, you're getting a proof of the new car. For some of you, you're finding out that you're going to be able to go on vacation, or you're getting ready to travel. Maybe you want a trip. There's definitely something about something's on the move here when it comes to motion in your life. What is this Chariot? What is this Chariot one day in advance that the collective needs to know about? What is this? Something that's bringing a lot of peace. You've been thinking about whatever it is, it's stressing you out. You're supposed to lighten up to allow this to come through. The Lovers. So for some of you, you've been really stressing out about a relationship, about a situation where you're involved with somebody else, that you want your person, but you maybe don't have your person. You can't eat, can't sleep because of the thoughts of your person. Maybe you have negative thoughts about your person. You're obsessing about this person. Well, for some of you, you're finding this one day in advance. You're about to get good news that they're traveling. They're coming to see you. They're like on the road. I'm hearing on the road again. I just can't wait to get on the road again. I'm hearing put my feet back at home again. I don't know if that's the words or not, but that's what I'm hearing. So for some of you, this person is traveling. This is your soulmate potentially. This is your partner. This is your lover. And you're stressed out because maybe they work over the road. Maybe they're like a traveler, or they're in sales, or they have to travel for work a lot. Either way, you're about to get good news one day in advance that this person is coming. This lover, they could be a Gemini, they could be a Cancer. You're being reminded to get out of this energy and get into a more creative, playful energy. Why do they need to get into this creative side of them? What is this going to create for them? What is this? What is this? The King of Cups. Okay, so maybe you need to get out of your negative aspect, your obsessive thinking about, are they coming back? Are they going to come back? And you need to get into this. You need to get into a more loving energy. Open your heart up. Play. Be happy. Enjoy life. Live life till its fullest. That's why you're being asked with that coyote to allow matters to unfold, but you got to get into a lighter energy. What is this? Clearly, you got to get in. Some of you, it's a same-sex relationship. You need to be very clear to understand, if you are solid with your person, you know that this is a stable, committed relationship. Some of you, maybe you're married, maybe you live together, that you got to get into this lighthearted energy, very nurturing energy, clearly, because this person is coming back. So for a lot of you, this is somebody who your person travels. You're about to get a phone call that your person's going to tell you good news is, hey, I'm coming towards you. I'm coming to visit you. I'm coming to see you. And you don't see it coming. That's why you're getting this message one day in advance. They could be staying at a hotel and they're getting ready to travel to see you. They're getting ready to return back home. Give me some more. This person might be clever on how they are going to communicate this with you. What is this gift? This could be the gift of them returning. You didn't expect them to return, and they're going to return. What is this gift? Yeah. The gift is the sense of independence, of understanding that this person is somebody who is very much single. They're not single from other people, meaning they're not dating other people, they're not with other people. They're very much, maybe they have been traveling for work a lot. There's a sense of stability and security. It's at the bottom. Yeah, they're reaching out to you one day in advance before they're coming back towards you. This is somebody who maybe owns their own business, and they may travel a lot for their business. They're very independent. Maybe they're a one person show, one operator of their business, and they have to maybe go over the road, or they have to travel. They have to do what they need to do financially, it looks like, for their abundance. But you're getting communication to let you know that this person is coming towards you, that they are going to come towards you. What is their intentions when they come towards the collective? You're getting this gift of communication for some of you. They're there. Okay, I just said communication. There they are. They're rushing in, that they want to talk. They want to have a conversation. What do they want to have a conversation with the collective about? What are they wanting to talk about? What do they want to talk to the collective about? Could be if you have been caught up in your head, you've been attached to something, they might want to talk about the elephant in the room. If there's been issues, if there's been problems, they may want to talk about things that maybe if they have been gone for a while, they may want to talk to you about the monkey on their back, or the elephant in the room. There could be attachments. There could be negative vices or things that had kept them from coming towards you before. They're definitely coming to talk to you about whatever this devil energy is. Okay, tell me more. What else? Yes. That they've abandoned that. They've let it go. Whatever this negative energy is, this toxic vice, situation, belief, pattern, or circumstance, maybe even it was a person, they're abandoning that. They're chalking it up as a loss, and they're returning back to you with that Chariot. So if your person went towards a third party, friend, family member, lover, a job, they are willingly coming back and returning and letting you know that they have abandoned whatever this is. That this is something of the past, that it's not going to be something in the present or the future. Okay. So you're getting the gift of them returning, and maybe you're getting the gift of the truth, honesty. All right, let's get you an angel number of advice. So for the collective that needs this message, what is the angel number of advice they need to know? What do they need to hear that's going to serve their highest good? The ones that need this one day in advance, what is the angel number that they need to hear? 5, their transformation. It says change, acceptance, growth, abundance, alignment, potential, and soul's calling. Change is happening. You're being tasked to accept this change. This transformation will bring you fortune and abundance, aligning you with your true calling, and you're going to realize your true potential. So you're being asked, this is what the question is. How can I fully embrace the changes that are happening in my life and trust that they're guiding me towards my true potential? So this person returning may be a change up for you, especially because it's a gift from the universe. Maybe it's somebody that you didn't expect to return. You didn't think that they were going to actually come back. They are coming back. And you're being asked to embrace this and get into a more playful energy, a lighthearted energy, a loving, nurturing energy, maybe an empathetic or sympathetic energy, especially if it's been something very difficult that your person maybe has went through with that devil energy. It could be something very toxic. Today, embrace a change in your life, big or small, and take a step towards aligning with your soul's true calling. And you're coming back to where you need to be with this transformation. This is a gift from the universe. You've done the work, and now you deserve to receive the reward of this. Okay, that is what I have for you. I do want to thank you for watching this video. If you could please like, comment, share, and subscribe, I would appreciate it. If you do want your own personalized in-depth reading, check out my website, TimelessDivineTarot.com. Have a great day. Bye.